And happy Monday. So I just woke up probably about 30 minutes ago. And y'all, I just had the most beautiful activation that gave my body like full on chills. Like even still, I just sat here and I listened to I was just, scrolling and I listened to John Legend singing at the Vatican. And I've been talking to y'all about frequency, tone, all of these things. And everybody in the comments, I think they kind of like missing a point. I'm not sure. Everybody was talking about how beautiful it was, but it was also talking about, the greatness of, different, like us, the ethnic culture, period, right? But all I felt in that moment was like the tone over top of that and going through all the magical, and I'm talking about like the frequency just opening. Like, y'all don't understand the feeling that I just had. The tears just started as if like the doors opened. Y'all, listen, I don't know why it made me feel the way it felt. It just was so beautiful. All I felt in that moment was that. Y'all, I promise y'all, I woke up, I feel so good. And that made me feel even better. That just is a confirmation. God is doing this thing. The universe is doing what it's supposed to do. No matter the distractions, no matter what is being said, y'all, every activation is important. Every move is important. And I hope y'all can understand me. And I'm like, maybe I should have waited, but I just didn't want this moment to pass without telling y'all that, oh my God, no matter what happens right now, no matter what you seeing, no matter what they trying to distract you with, just know that everything is happening in alignment in the way that it's supposed to be, y'all. That moment felt like to me like so many doors opened. They're over top of that area, just sending out the frequency that is just beautiful. I don't know if y'all seen it yet. Mind you, because it was my first time seeing it. So I don't know when it took place. But I'm just thankful to even be able to see how the universe is lining everything up, because I'm sure all of us had like the grandparents and things of that nature that always said it is the end of the world, da 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 da, it's revelations, the end of times, and da 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 da. And then just seeing how everything is being dismantled but also put back together. And for a lot of people, it's probably very, very scary. I mean, because, it's kind of uncertain times. But mind y'all, it is so beautiful, like everything is happening. And yesterday, because just so y'all know, certain things will be tried and certain people will be tried. Things just happening like in accordance to the law. I was saying I'm using my free will. I'm using my free will. I need to use my free will more than I have, because it's like getting out of the loop of what the stuff that they're trying to put you in. So y'all, every time I tell y'all that people will tell you who they are, every interaction, be mindful, because this is important, down to little subtle clues. Yesterday, I had a guy that came, and he said God told him to give me something, right? God told him to do something. But mind you, everything was fine up until it wasn't, because this person came to give me a a blessing that they was told to give me, but then the person started talking to me about spiritual stuff, which is, and mind you, it was a white guy, just so you know, and not, you know, nothing about the color or nothing. It's just important for y'all to listen. So he was talking to me about, okay, so first he gave me the money. That was the first thing to take, you know, bring in the uh maybe some type of trust. I don't know, but that was the cue for the universe to tell me, you know, what it needed to tell me. So he handed me the $100, and then he proceeded to start talking to me about spiritual stuff, right? Mind you, speaking my language. I'm looking this person in the eye, and then all of a sudden, the thought changed. Like everything was fine until it wasn't. So he proceeds to start telling me about, you know, the spiritual stuff and everything that's going on, and to hold your kids close. Hold your kids close. Mind you, as he's talking, he's giving me 9,000 confirmations. Like, this is how I know the universe sent him, but this man ain't right, just so y'all know. So this is why I'm telling you, when the right thing is on the way, so is the wrong thing. Because the universe will use also the wrong thing to tell you, to give you the heads up. They will show you. They're showing you. So everything that he's saying, he's giving me confirmation, giving me confirmation, giving me confirmation. But literally, I'm looking at him, and my voice, my head starts to say, like, shut the fuck up. Not to him, but this is what my thoughts are saying. So when my thoughts start triggering something different, because that's not what they were saying. They was basically trying to get me to, you know, get away from him. So I'm still having this conversation, but as he's talking, I'm noticing more and more. And I don't want to give him the label of, you know, the R word, but I'm going to just say that I started listening. Well, I was listening to what he was saying about his wife and things of that nature. Like how she had, somehow they had gone into some type of debt or something, but he was basically making it seem like it was her. He was very controlling. Like, he was being nice, but you can tell in the story that he was telling that he's very controlling, right? Although he's saying that he wasn't doing it before, but then he started with the women are emotional and this, that, and the third. Now, again, the interaction went the way that it went. But this is what started to happen. My mind said, get, like, shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. My son pulls up out of nowhere. My son was supposed to be somewhere else. The crazy part is what triggered my son to come home. Like, God be steps ahead. And I was thankful that my son showed up, because I'm telling this man, like, I'm kind of easing out of the conversation, like, because when my mind started saying that, I'm trying to kind of easing out of the conversation. But anyway, he's like, still giving me the spiritual, still talking to me about this spiritual stuff, right? But my mind has already triggered, my senses have already triggered, this has gone left. but not to make too many movements or anything. So he's like, well, what else do you have? Da 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 da. And I'm saying everything's online. Mind y'all, I don't have a spirit of fear. So I never went into like panic mode or anything of that nature, but God was already lining things up, because as the conversation was proceeding, like, and I'm saying, because he was trying to get me to like kind of relax a little bit, get, to have a conversation with him. I'm saying I got to get ready to go. And the reason why I'm saying he was trying to get me to a little bit to relax, because like he done moved to the shade part to where, what I'm saying, we not hanging out in the sun and nah. So anyway, um, my son pulls up and my son sits in the car, but I didn't realize that there was something else happening too. So my son stayed in the car the whole entire time, and you can't see who's in the car or whatever. So that kind of pushed the man in the conversation. There was more instances along the way, but literally, y'all, it showed up in giving, like, you know what I'm saying? But literally, everything started to tell me, like, you're a target. You're a target, right? Because you're doing things that goes against what they want, right? To the tune of yesterday, I started to do stuff, and I'm questioning if like AI would block certain words or certain this and certain that, right? And not for nothing, y'all. The moment I spoke into the universe, I'm gonna use my free will like this, y'all. Everything started to change, but as I'm doing it, it's telling me the system don't like that. Because once you start to figure out that all you have to do is speak it, say it, and I know, but mind you, it's going further, faith to believe it. And if you can cut off or kill, hey, beautiful Aaron, love you. Thank you for being here. I mentioned you in some other readings, some other messages too. So one of the biggest things that caught me was the person they talking to me spiritual, but this is a red flag to me. Anybody that says they spiritual, but yet they start saying Jesus is God, that's a red flag to me, because Jesus is not God. Jesus sits at the right hand of God. Jesus said himself and spoke to himself, spoke from his mouth, that they wrote that he's not God. He's not worthy. And so, again, sent and covered in a blessing, but mind you, it was a test for me, basically, because are you hearing? Are you listening to what this person is saying to you? Like, they're talking one way, but there's flags in here that is suggesting and saying male chauvinist, like a lot of different things, right? And the fact of the matter is that after my son pulled up and, everything got cut short or whatever, which was the blessing, it was funny how it took multiple different avenues for God to get my son to be at this location at that time. So it was somebody else showing up to him in a location where he was at, but the person showed up out of nowhere, which triggered my son in a way to come home. God lined up in that instance, I don't know how many different scenarios to make sure that I got where I needed, or my son got where he needed to be, to make sure that I was okay. Mind you, now I'm looking at the activation that just took place that literally set my body on a high beam of light, like instantly. As I'm hearing this, I start crying, like out of nowhere. I sat and I waited until the whole thing was over, because when you get an upgrade, you might as well, and you know how the computer updates, you finish the update. Y'all, amazing things are happening in the universe. Do not be distracted by the bullshit. Do not be distracted. They said, do not let the reset affect you. Do not let the reset affect you. The crazy part is that it's getting closer to a lot of our doors, just so y'all know, because now it's like the other day when I saw hi, I can't see who that is in there in the chat, but I think Aaron already got you anyway. So good morning, welcome, thank you for being here. Bismillah, blessings, rich rising, thank you for being here. And I'm not normally a crybaby, but literally God is moving in ways that you know that only God can do, okay? And so y'all, that song just opened up doors. That frequency just opened up doors in the most magical place that is connected to us. And when I say us, I mean everybody. Everybody that is on that frequency. Everybody that is, because we are all, it's the collective. It is the collective. And I love who loves me. I don't care what color. Red, white, blue, green, purple, da 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 da. I love who loves me. If you for me, I'm for you. I don't mind not being for everybody, okay? But I am for the people who are for me. And don't y'all ever forget that. Just so y'all know, all skin folk ain't kin folk. Just because they look like you ain't don't mean that they look like you. Or don't mean that they are the same as you. Because some people pride themselves on, and I said yesterday I did a call to action, and I said I just wanted to speak to the white people who love black people, the white people who grew up around black people, the white people who understand, who get it. Because again, I'm calling for the people who resonate with me, the people who are in the collective. We understand that in order for us to move into the next phase, we have to be one band, one, what is it? One band, one sound. One band, one sound. The frequency has to be one band, one sound. Y'all, they played violins. I literally said something to y'all the other day about violins, and it's that they played violins at the Vatican. And I'm sure it didn't happen multiple times, but John Legend. They sang the birds don't sing. Mind you, that song, that is freaking I just listened to that song. That is the dude's oh my god, who else is on that song? I literally just got introduced to that probably about 2 weeks ago because it dropped. The album I think is pink. Pink, the cover is pink. One brother wasn't rapping, the other one was. The parents died. Both the brothers are now, y'all, they got them to do it, and the story is fucking off the charts. Y'all, they open doors for us. And whether or not anybody knows it or not, I have been saying the frequency has to be right. People be running around here doing a whole lot of dumb shit and shit that is not important, not fucking important, to gain attention. Like the ones that be talking about they chosen, but all they do is all this like underhanded, conniving ass, and mind you, as celebrities, they be doing weird shit. But when people are using their purpose, or when they're standing in their purpose and doing the right thing, and doing literally God's work at a time when it is necessary and needed, not out here trying to fucking spark chaos and trying to get to the shade room, like that should be weird. Like if that's all you worried about, like you can't be, because that's not what is being called for right now. Trying to I don't know, it's just weird random shit because I literally have been, they've been on definitely watcher mode. Like, I need you to see this. And y'all, I'm just so happy right now. Like, I know y'all what I'm saying is not even half of really what how I feel. it's so hard to put it in words because it's almost like the beauty of it. When you get like a moment like that, and I did repost it just so y'all know, it's reposted, it's on my TikTok. You can actually go probably click past hers, the girl that stitched it, and go right to the thing, but it caught my attention as soon as I got on it, and so I didn't want to disrupt whatever the, download or upload was. I just let it play from where it was. I reposted it from where it was. But y'all, that gave me such an amazing activation. And anybody that's there, welcome. Grand Rising, happy Monday. I can't really see who's there. Good morning, cousin. Hey, Xavier. Welcome. But y'all, that's all I needed to tell y'all. I just had a moment and I wanted to share it with y'all because, you know, y'all are the collective. Y'all are my people. I love y'all. And whatever's meant for you is definitely meant for you. I hope y'all are listening to the universe, listening in the air, and just fully appreciating everything that's happening around you. Everything that you're going through right now. Like, I know a lot of y'all probably don't care about this, but y'all will, this moment, you will never get back. This moment, you will never get back. Appreciate the people that you have around you that are good people, and if you're in situations where you're not loving and experiencing the moment, that's God's way of telling you and showing you that you need to get away or get out of that situation. It's movement. Movement is happening right now. Doors are flying open. Ride the wave. Take the opportunity. If you don't see the magic in this moment, all I can say is that I feel sorry for you. Because that's sad that you don't see the wonders that are happening right around you. That also means that you are just stuck in whatever timeline, or like my timeline, y'all, oh my God. My timeline has been trippy. Very trippy. I literally just watched, okay, so yesterday, well, as soon as I woke up, it was weird. It was strange. Yesterday, but mind you, strange is good. The first thing I seen was your crown is intact. That's what the hell they said. First thing that pops up, as soon as I wake up, your crown is intact. Using the freaking crown, which is crazy. But that was a confirmation for something else, right? That I needed. No worries, right? Then, okay, so this morning, first thing I see as soon as I, plug in is we're cooked. And the reason why we're cooked, y'all, is because apparently something got caught on camera. When they said that, those I'm gonna say the foreigners, but y'all know what I mean. So don't take it as anything that is racist or anything. I'm gonna just start using that word for y'all. So the foreigners that start with an A, okay? So take it how it resonates. Have landed, right? And not in a good way. Apparently, whatever then fell out the sky is growing and it don't look good. All right, so it's some stuff that got sent over here, and it is growing, and it got caught on camera. Mind you, somebody sent samples or some dude anyway. So I don't know. I didn't go into the story because if they want me to see it, I'll see it again. I just went on ahead about my way because I ain't introducing no bullshit into my system right now. 2 minutes, well, not even 2 minutes. Literally, after I moved past that, it was one and then it was two. A child, which the mom is laughing The child said the motherfuckers outside, they trying to get us. The mom is laughing because of the baby using curse words, but I typed in her comment section, I don't know whether to laugh or sound the alarm, because literally I just watched them saying this has just fallen out the sky and has, started to grow in ways that don't make sense. And, the man is screaming to everybody, save the videos, because they know they're going to take it down. And now there's a child saying the motherfuckers is outside trying to get us, out of the mouths of babes. So it may sound funny that they said that, but be mindful, I just watched something different. And then right behind that, I watched the activation of the Vatican. Everything is important. The new Pope is from here. He has ties and links to over here. So everybody in the comments was saying it made sense that, what was happening is happening. The crazy part is he also has ties to several different places that I keep mentioning. New Orleans, like, this man has ties. Louisiana, I know that's the same place, but for some reason it was Louisiana, not saying New Orleans. So I don't know, what was distinguished between that, but take it how it resonates. But the fact of the matter is I feel like also it's supposed to be one of them, like one of those people from that area, maybe, because it's a different sound. Anyway, all I'm happy about is that it has started. It has already started. The doors are already open. So take it how it resonates. I love y'all, and I got happy happy people and things of that nature. So don't be alarmed by the fact that I'm up here bawling, but it just is the way it is. I'm loving life right now. Things are going the way it needs to go. Thank y'all for listening, as always.